Community marketing can take a lot of manual work and time before a single partner is even approached. I've built an AI powered community GTM that takes an event brief, ranks the most relevant communities, suggests what to offer to each community or each partner, drafts the outreach, and creates a simple campaign plan. This video is a full walkthrough of how the product works and the thinking behind it. And please excuse the audio in the video, there was some issue with my audio recording app.
For this prototype, I've started with 8 curated technical communities. Each community is stored with information about its audience, topics, event suitability, credibility, partnership potential, and commercial fit. For this information, we can tailor it according to our requirements. For this prototype or for this project, I have taken mock information or whatever information I could find on the internet. But I'm sure like if you will be using this, you will be having a good historical information about all the communities which you can feed it to the deterministic model. And I've intentionally kept the dataset limited so that I could first test whether the selection logic was clear and consistent and useful before expanding it. So what happens is we enter the event details here. Let's say everything includes the audience, topic, format, the price, the speaker credibility, the target audience, the attendee value that will be able to provide, or any partnership assets that we can use. We can give it to them. So for this trial, let's load a sample event data. So this I've loaded a sample event data. Then the brief is submitted, which I'll be submitted right now. So what's happening here is it has created event brief and it has given us the top 5 communities for the event. So what you're seeing is not sent directly to the AI. The backend first runs every community through a weighted scoring model. That means each community is scored across 7 factors. And some factors can be given more importance than others. So let's say topic relevance has a 10% weightage, audience fit has 10% weightage. You can have commercial viability as maybe 5% weightage if that you deem to be fit. So that you can adjust according to your requirements. So the scores are calculated using 6 rules written into the system. So if the event brief and the scoring rules remain the same, the ranking will also remain the same. This is what I mean by deterministic. So like I'm not so for here what I thought was I deliberately didn't use AI to rank the communities because I wanted to keep things very structured and very data driven rather than doing a guesswork. And a language model can produce convincing recommendations, but the result may change between runs. So like it may also favor communities that are more visible online or make assumptions that are difficult to inspect. That is acceptable while generating ideas, but community selection affects when teams spend its time, budget, and partnership and resources. So I wanted to take that decision to remain consistent, visible, and controlled by clear business outcomes. So as you can see here, for a particular community, we have got certain scores, and based on the scores, then the deterministic model has told us if what is a fit of the community for us to outage. So if you just expand, let's take this LangChain community. So it has ranked for topic relevance, audience fit, online event fit, motivation fit, ease of activation, commercial viability. And it has also told us that what assumptions it has taken and what are the warnings that we could verify. So this is for each community that you can have. So basically what happens in the backend is after scoring the 8 communities, the backend sorts them, selects the top 5, checks that the final shortlist matches the original scores and community records. Only then once it's verified, the top 5 are allowed to move forward. This means AI cannot add a different community, change the score, or override the shortlist at all. AI enters only after the selection is complete, which is when we will turn the ranking into a partnership plan when it will result the communities. So there's a second stage which combines this research with the original event brief and generates a campaign strategy into a fixed output format. So separating these two stages makes the process easier to control and troubleshoot. If there's any problem in any of the stages, you can troubleshoot it pretty easily. So this also this AI thing uh, is segregated into two parts. One is the research and one is the strategy. So this AI will first research about all the communities, get the details and the latest information about all the communities, and then it will generate strategy accordingly. Correct. So the final output, so I have like asked, so it now I'm using the OpenAI API for it. So it's now calling OpenAI API. It's using my tokens. So the final output will include the event positioning, community research, different partnership idea for each selected community, maybe a possible risk tailored outreach, and at the end a complete 4-week action plan. So the output is structured rather than written as a one long block of AI generated text. And for this also, we will be only giving AI two prompts. One prompt will be for the research of all the 5 communities, and the other prompt will be for the strategy of the 5 communities. And AI will not be able to change the ranking anywhere. That is the prompt. Also in the prompt, it will have the context of the event, context of the company that's organizing the event. Likewise, so that it can do a good research and generate the strategy likewise. So I think the AI has done its job. So first we have got our event positioning, what we should be positioning our event. So here, if you can see in the event brief, we have given them why AI agent fail after the demo, event evaluation, reliability, observability, cost control, and it has given us the positioning. What that we can do is key show to diagnose agent failure after the demo, apply practical evaluation framework, improve reliability, observability, and control production cost using code, checklist, and workshop ready exercises. So if you can see the first community, line chain community, it has given you what would be lagging motivation of that community, so that anyone can tailor the outreach accordingly. So these are the 3 motivations that we thought of line chain community. So we can tailor our outreach based on these motivations, or what we can offer them is a recognized technical. It has listed down the risks. It has listed down what we can ask to the partner, or like whether to co-created outline or a community Q&A prompt would better fit the audience. It has asked what we should verify before the outreach, so that the ROI or the time we spend in the outreach is really valuable. And also it has given us a confidence level, how confident it is of the information. It can also draft an outreach message. I won't say it's just a copy paste message, although we have a copy message button. But I would say this outreach message definitely needs a lot of work. But I think overall you get an understanding how do you reach out to a certain community. Let's say this is the MLOps community. So this will have different motivations, right? So based on those motivations, you can draft your outreach and plan your plan accordingly. So the AI, for the security, when the AI calls happen on a server, so the API key is not exposed in the browser at all. The application also validates the input, check the selected communities, validates the generated output, and includes automated tests and production build checks. These controls do not make the AI perfect, but they make the system more predictable and safer to use. Right. So net, and also it gives a 4-week activation plan of how you can do or how you can go ahead with these communities. Right. So net at a larger scale, those 8 records could become a more structured database containing hundreds of communities. The system could first remove communities that fail basic requirements, pool the remaining options using the same model, and send only the strongest matches for AI for deeper research and planning. That will also, I think, reduce AI cost and processing time while keeping the ranking consistent. So over time, if you see the results such as partner reply registration, attendee quality, newsletter conversions, and repeat partnership could also improve the scoring rates, right? So like this system can move from being like just a planning tool towards becoming a partnering intelligence system that definitely we can do. So the goal here is to not to remove the marketer or the human from the process. It is to reduce repetitive research and planning that we tend to spend a lot of time on, make the selection easier to explain and give the team a stronger starting point for execution. So this is currently a functional prototype. The data set is limited. The scoring weights are based on business judgment and the whatever public information I could find, the strategy and outreach. But the strategy and outreach will still require human review. So in my next post, I'll go deeper into the scoring logic, the system architecture, the two-stage AI workflow, and how I use the AI-assisted development to build and test it. And definitely, we'll try to improve this in as per the business use cases.